Starseed from Gaia, your job is about to change suddenly, and the disruption already moving through your daily life is not random. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, bringing a direct message from the Arcturian Council. Prepare for a shift that is redirecting your purpose, not destroying your security. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to align with your cosmic blueprint as this career change unfolds. But here's the first revelation. What feels like instability may be the removal of a position that has kept you smaller than your mission. You didn't find this message by mistake. Your soul called this in because the next assignment requires greater courage, visibility, and alignment. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the Arcturian Carrier Wave Protocol. 7 guided nights to cross the Whisper Threshold. This simple, easy-to-navigate app guides you through ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance, and includes special bonuses to accelerate your journey. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time, and as you remain here, allow the first wave of understanding to move beneath the surface of your thoughts. Like a gentle tide revealing hidden treasures on the shore, the change approaching your work is not merely about the outward appearance as a new position, a coveted title, a different building, or a decision handed down from an authority figure. These are but the leaves and branches, the visible manifestations of a profound, subterranean shift occurring within the very bedrock of your energetic being. It is a deeper rearrangement, a recalibration of how your life force, your precious energy, is being channeled and utilized. For an extended period, perhaps spanning years or even lifetimes, you may have found yourself offering the brilliant, radiant energy of your soul to environments that were capable of recognizing the mechanics of your labor, the output of your efforts, but utterly incapable of perceiving or valuing your intrinsic essence, the very star stuff that constitutes your unique identity. You may have honed your skills, becoming an adept architect within systems that felt like ill-fitting garments, never truly reflecting the vastness of your intelligence, the exquisite sensitivity of your spirit, or the grand cosmic pattern your soul has been meticulously preparing to weave into the fabric of existence. You learned the art of dependable presence, of completing tasks with outward competence, all while feeling an internal displacement, a quiet hum of dissonance. You became adept at ticking boxes, while a more profound part of you, a silent, knowing witness, continued to pose the persistent question, a cosmic whisper in the ear of your soul. Is this truly where my essence is meant to flow? Is this the highest expression of my being? That persistent question, that inner tug of war, was never a sign of weakness. It was, and always has been, a profound signal, a beacon from your soul's navigation system, attempting to course-correct you toward your true north. Starseeds, with their inherently sensitive and expansive energetic signatures, often fall into the trap of mistaking profound energetic exhaustion for personal failure. They internalize a sense of being unmotivated, inconsistent, or fundamentally incapable of commitment. Not because they lack these qualities, but because their vibratory frequency can no longer harmonize with or stabilize within a role or environment that has completed its energetic purpose for them. It's akin to trying to fit a soaring eagle into a tiny, cramped cage. The eagle isn't broken. The cage is simply too small. But when your inner architecture, your energetic framework, begins to evolve and expand, the structures that once felt confining may start to feel suffocatingly narrow. The external landscape of your work may not have changed in its objective tasks, but your internal relationship to it has undergone a seismic shift. The conversations begin to echo with a hollow repetition. The goals, once compelling, now feel strangely devoid of substance, like beautiful shells washed ashore, empty of their pearls. The external validation that once served as a life raft no longer reaches the deeper, more vibrant currents of your being. This is precisely where the precipice of fear often appears. The mind, seeking solace in the known, clings desperately to the familiar. Familiarity offers a name, a label, a structured schedule, a defined identity. Even if that identity has become a faded, ill-fitting costume, it can feel immeasurably safer than the vast, uncharted territory of the unknown. But your higher awareness, your soul's intelligence, operates on a different calculus of safety. It does not measure safety by the comfort of the known, but by the exquisite precision of alignment. What feels like unnerving uncertainty is often the sacred loosening of an energetic contract, a soul agreement that was never meant to bind you into this next evolutionary cycle. It is the universe gently, or sometimes forcefully, untying knots that have held you bound. The first crucial shift in this unfolding metamorphosis is the profound recognition that the signal of your truth has been distorted. Like a radio station fading in and out, drowned out by static, the expectations of employers, the well-intentioned, or sometimes not, directives of family members, the subtle pressures of peers, and the pervasive hum of societal norms can become so overwhelmingly loud that you begin to internalize them as your own genuine thoughts and desires. You might hear the internalized voices of others whispering, "Be practical, don't take risks, stay where you are safe, wait until you are completely, undeniably ready." Yet, beneath these inherited, often limiting instructions, another current has been steadily, silently moving through the core of your being. This deeper current has been beckoning you toward a more authentic and meaningful relationship with contribution, with the inherent value you bring, and with your soul's unique purpose. Your job is not your identity. It is a vessel, a channel, a temporary conduit through which your unique energy flows and expresses itself in the material realm. When that particular channel becomes misaligned with your soul's truth, life itself begins to create pressure, acting as a cosmic midwife to your transformation. This pressure can manifest in myriad ways: a sudden, unexpected conversation that rattles your foundations, an offer that appears out of the blue, both enticing and unsettling, a restructuring within your workplace that shifts the ground beneath your feet, the resignation of a colleague that creates a ripple effect, a project that abruptly concludes without warning, or a quiet, dawning moment of realization that you can no longer sustain the pretense that the old arrangement is viable or aligned with your spirit. These events, which may appear entirely random and chaotic from a surface perspective, can also serve as profound threshold signals, illuminating precisely where your energy is yearning to be redirected. Like a compass needle finally finding its magnetic north, the second pivotal shift is the awakening of your intrinsic blueprint. Your deeper intelligence, the vast, knowing wisdom of your soul, has been observing and cataloging your innate abilities and gifts long before your conscious mind could even formulate the language to name them. Consider the way you intuitively solve complex problems, untangling knots that baffle others. Think about how people naturally confide in you, sensing your innate capacity for empathy and understanding. Reflect on your innate ability to sense what is truly needed in a situation, often before any words are spoken or any explicit explanation is given. Perhaps you possess the gift of bringing a profound sense of calm into moments of confusion, of translating intricate complexities into simple clarity, of spotting subtle patterns that escape general notice, or of conjuring possibilities where others perceive only insurmountable limitations. These are not random occurrences or fortunate accidents. They are the luminous fragments of a far grander vocational frequency, the unmistakable signature of your soul's intended contribution. Your soul's mission may not arrive with the fanfare of a single dramatic revelation, like a thunderclap from a clear sky. More often, it begins as a gentle, persistent attraction, a recurring theme in your life. It might appear as a skill you find yourself repeatedly drawn to, a creative idea that refuses to be silenced, or a specific type of service that inherently replenishes your energy, even when it demands significant effort. Pay closest attention to what leaves you feeling tired in a clean, deeply satisfying way, a feeling of productive exertion, as opposed to what leaves you feeling utterly depleted, scattered, and disconnected from your own core essence. Not all effort signifies misalignment. Sometimes the most soul-aligned path is inherently demanding, requiring greater exertion. However, this aligned effort has a unique quality. It tends to infuse you with a profound sense of meaning and renewed vitality. Misaligned effort, conversely, steadily erodes your sense of purpose and meaning, leaving you hollowed out. From an Arcturian perspective, this internal recalibration can be understood as a profound adjustment of your personal contribution field. Your work is not solely defined by the actions you perform to acquire resources, It is also by the energetic frequency you transmit through your very presence. Every environment, every role, carries a distinct energetic signature, and each position implicitly asks you to reinforce certain energetic patterns. If your current role consistently demands that you suppress your innate discernment, stifle your boundless creativity, or repeatedly betray your inner truth, your energy field will inevitably begin to resist. This resistance might manifest as procrastination, persistent frustration, or a sudden, inexplicable emotional detachment. However, viewed through a higher lens, this resistance is your system, your soul, diligently protecting and safeguarding the nascent version of your future path. The third essential shift involves learning to consciously differentiate an ending from a personal rejection. When a job concludes, disappears, or becomes unavailable, the immediate narrative the mind often constructs is one of personal inadequacy. I wasn't good enough. I failed. This story, however, is not always the truth. Sometimes, an ending is not a condemnation, but an energetic release, a graceful exit from a room your soul has already outgrown. Occasionally, a door closes not to punish you, but because remaining within its confines would compel you to endlessly rehearse an identity that no longer resonates with your expanded capacity. This is not to suggest that every challenging workplace experience should be romanticized, nor that practical concerns should be summarily dismissed. It is vital to remain grounded. Diligently review your financial situation. Pose clear, discerning questions. Document necessary information. Seek wise, trusted counsel. Proactively update your skills and your professional applications. Embracing multidimensional awareness is not an escape from earthly responsibilities. Rather, it is the profound ability to meet those responsibilities with your full integrated intelligence without surrendering the wisdom and discernment of your deeper spiritual self. Your intuition, the subtle whispers of your soul, and your discernment, the clear-eyed wisdom of your higher mind, are meant to function in perfect synergy. Intuition may signal that a transition is imminent, like the first rustle of leaves before a windstorm. Discernment then provides the clarity and wisdom to navigate that movement, helping you decide how to respond. Intuition opens the energetic field of possibility. Discernment gives your next concrete step its form and direction. The fourth significant shift involves the conscious release of identities that were built upon the foundation of being needed in the old, often depleting ways. You may have meticulously constructed your sense of self-worth around being perceived as reliable, always available, hyper-efficient, or utterly indispensable. You may have received accolades and external validation for shouldering burdens that others refuse to touch. However, there inevitably comes a point where simply being needed ceases to equate to being truly aligned with your soul's purpose. If a role or environment only values you when you are operating from a place of being overextended and drained, it is not truly honoring the totality of your energetic frequency. It is merely consuming a fragmented aspect of it. The sudden disruption in your professional life may, therefore, be directly challenging a deeply ingrained, often unconscious, energetic agreement. I will continue to abandon and sacrifice myself as long as I am praised for my usefulness. Your higher self is actively dissolving this limiting agreement. The next phase of your journey is calling you to contribute from a place of wholeness rather than depletion, from a position of conscious choice rather than subconscious fear, and from an inner authority that recognizes your inherent worth rather than from the relentless compulsion to prove that you deserve your place. This is precisely why such transitions can often feel intensely emotional. You are not merely changing jobs, you are actively transforming the version of yourself who believed that survival necessitated silence. You are shedding the iteration of yourself who waited for external permission to express creativity, vision, independence, or your full, radiant being. The new opportunity, whatever form it takes, may require you to inhabit a more visible space than you have historically occupied. It may beckon you to lead, to teach, to design, to guide, to organize complex systems, to communicate vital messages, to build anew, or to create in ways that reveal the most authentic and unvarnished essence of who you truly are. The fifth crucial shift is the profound understanding that alignment can manifest through the most unexpected and unfamiliar forms. Resist the urge to immediately assume that your next step must precisely mirror the structure or role of your previous one. Your soul may be gently guiding you from the position of an employee to that of a collaborator, from an executor of tasks to a visionary strategist, from being a hidden support to embracing visible leadership, or from engaging in routine labor to pioneering independent creation. The initial stirrings of this new trajectory might appear as a temporary assignment, a serendipitous conversation, a nascent side project, the timely arrival of a significant new contact in your network, or even an idea that seems impossibly premature to pursue. The unfolding of your new timeline may not announce itself with an air of absolute certainty. Instead, it often begins with a subtle yet unmistakable resonance, a deep hum of knowing within your being. Begin to notice what feels spacious without being careless, what invites expansion without demanding that you contort yourself into someone you are not. Observe where your physical body experiences a profound sense of relaxation after a particular conversation, where your mental landscape clears and becomes sharper, where your innate curiosity is rekindled and dances brightly. These are not definitive guarantees of a specific outcome, but they are invaluable, meaningful pieces of energetic information. Your intuitive field often recognizes a direction and a potential alignment long before your rational reasoning has gathered sufficient logical evidence to construct a coherent explanation. The sixth fundamental shift is the imperative to anchor your resonant frequency before the external changes fully materialize. If you mistakenly wait for a new job title or position to bestow upon you a sense of inherent worthiness, you will inevitably carry the old instability and energetic residues into the new environment, recreating familiar patterns. If you await a formal title to confirm your intrinsic value, no title will ever be sufficient for long. The internal transition, the energetic realignment within yourself, must commence and gain momentum before the outer tangible transition is fully complete. Each morning, before immersing yourself in the immediate demands and energies of the day, consciously place your attention upon the core qualities you are ready to embody and express. Unwavering clarity, profound courage, boundless creativity, meticulous precision, radical openness, unshakable integrity, and grounded, flowing prosperity. Do not attempt to force a specific external outcome. Instead, focus on establishing and embodying the energetic frequency of the individual who is perfectly poised to receive and integrate the right outcome when it inevitably appears. You can quietly, yet with deep conviction, affirm, "I release work that requires the abandonment of my truth. I welcome opportunities that honor my unique abilities, actively support my growth, and allow my energy to serve with clarity and purpose." Let these words be less like a desperate demand and more like a precise energetic calibration. Your nervous system, your entire being, needs to learn and integrate the truth that profound change does not inherently equate to danger. It is often the very pathway to liberation and expansion. The seventh vital shift is cultivating the wisdom to trust the unfolding timing without succumbing to passivity. A soul-aligned path, while guided by divine timing, still requires conscious, deliberate movement. Send the email, make the appointment, actively learn the new skill, submit the application, pose the crucial question, thoughtfully revise the existing plan. Follow the practical, actionable thread that presents itself. Synchronicity is not a magical substitute for your active participation in your own unfolding. It is, more often than not, the divine reward and revelation that is unveiled through your participation. You may begin to notice that certain energetic connections and relationships become significantly more active and resonant at this time. Someone might casually mention an opportunity that was never publicly advertised. A conversation that seemed concluded may resurface after months of silence, carrying new significance. A skill you once considered secondary or peripheral may suddenly become central to a new endeavor. An old, perhaps dormant, interest may reveal a vibrant new application. These potent moments are not always immediate instructions to leap blindly, but they are invariably luminous invitations to investigate with curiosity and discernment. Allow your innate curiosity to be the guiding star, leading the way before the paralyzing grip of fear slams the door shut. The most crucial aspect of this process is not to force a dramatic, impulsive exit simply for the sake of seeking external proof that the message you are receiving is real. Your awakening does not need to be performed or advertised through rash impulsiveness. If your soul's path is indeed guiding you to depart from your current situation, allow that departure to be imbued with intelligence and grace. If the wiser course is to remain temporarily, to hold the space while preparing for what's next, then let that temporary presence be characterized by conscious awareness and intentionality. It is entirely possible, and often energetically intelligent, to remain in a role while actively and consciously preparing for the next phase. You can accept a practical, temporary bridge without mistaking it for your final, ultimate destination. The higher pattern, the divine intelligence orchestrating your journey, is not asking you to abandon all sense of stability. It is, however, asking you to cease your worship of stagnation. It invites you to embrace movement as a sacred aspect of growth. And now, as we continue to delve deeper, a more profound revelation begins to surface, radiating from the core of your being. The significant changes unfolding in your professional life are intimately connected to a fundamental shift in how you perceive and understand your own inherent value. For countless years, you may have erroneously believed that your life's purpose would ultimately be validated by the sheer magnitude of what you could endure, by the depth of your resilience in the face of hardship. You may have subconsciously reasoned that the more exhausted you became, the more profound and meaningful your contribution must surely be. But your next chapter, the unfolding tapestry of your future, is not destined to be built upon the shaky foundation of exhaustion. It is, instead, being meticulously constructed upon the bedrock of coherence. Coherence is the beautiful state where your distinct abilities, your deeply held values, the wisdom of your body, the clarity of your mind, and the direction of your soul's purpose all begin to speak the same unified language. It is the profound integration where your work no longer necessitates dividing yourself into compartmentalized, acceptable outer personas and hidden, unexpressed inner truths. It is the sacred alchemy where your heightened sensitivity transforms into sharp, unerring discernment, where your boundless imagination blossoms into groundbreaking innovation, where your periods of necessary solitude become potent seasons of preparation rather than mere waiting, and where your inherent difference transforms from a source of perceived shame into a powerful catalyst for unique perspective and invaluable insight. This is why the seemingly sudden shift in your professional life can feel abrupt, even though the deep, energetic preparation for it has been unfolding slowly and subtly over a significant period. The visible external event is merely the final culminating movement of a much older internal process. The decision itself might transpire within a single day. But the underlying energetic frequency, the soul-level readiness, has been gathering momentum for months, perhaps even years. The external world is simply catching up, reflecting and acknowledging an internal conclusion that you were not yet consciously ready or able to articulate aloud. You are not being removed from your path. Rather, you are being gracefully, intentionally removed from a specific version of that path that could no longer adequately contain or support the magnificence of who you are becoming. There may still be a lingering sense of grief, and that is perfectly okay. Honor it. Even an outdated or seemingly obsolete role can hold within it cherished friendships, comforting routines, invaluable life lessons, and significant chapters of identity that held profound meaning for you at the time. You do not need to deny or invalidate the gifts and experiences the past bestowed upon you in order to consciously outgrow them. Instead, offer sincere gratitude to the environment and the experiences for what they have taught you. Consciously release what they demanded of you that stretched beyond your capacity, and purposefully carry forward only the distilled wisdom that is essential for your future journey. Your star lineage, your cosmic heritage, is not asking you to become disconnected from the beautiful, vibrant Earth. Instead, it is imploring you to bring more of your authentic, higher intelligence and unique gifts into the very fabric of earthly systems. The workplace, the family business, the academic classroom, the artist's studio, the scientist's laboratory, the healer's clinic, the community gathering, and the sanctuary of the home. All of these can be transformed into potent fields of positive change when individuals consciously bring their presence, their essence, into what they do. Your true purpose may be less about the relentless pursuit of a singular, perfect job, and more about becoming a stabilizing, uplifting frequency wherever your genuine gifts are sincerely required and can be expressed with integrity. However, it is crucial not to misuse this profound truth as a justification for remaining in situations where you are continuously diminished or depleted. You are absolutely, divinely allowed to seek out and co-create environments where your energy is deeply respected and truly valued. You are permitted to outgrow a supervisor, a rigid structure, an outdated schedule, or an entire professional identity that no longer serves your highest good. You are allowed to desire and manifest work that actively supports and nourishes your life. rather than incessantly consuming it. The sudden change you are experiencing is not a form of punishment. It is a divinely orchestrated intervention designed to interrupt the pervasive pattern of waiting for your life to truly begin after you have satisfied the expectations of everyone else. Tonight, or at any moment you find yourself in quiet stillness, gently place one hand over your heart and the other over your lower abdomen. Breathe slowly and deeply, allowing each breath to anchor you more fully into your present moment awareness. Then, pose these gentle inquiries to yourself. What part of my current work truly resonates with my deepest essence? And what part am I carrying simply because I am afraid of disappointing someone? What specific ability within me has been patiently, perhaps persistently, asking for a larger stage upon which to express itself? If I were to fully trust that my value is already inherently established, what would I authentically choose to do next? Do not demand an immediate, definitive answer from these questions. Allow them to gently move through your energetic field, like seeds being sown in fertile soil. A poignant memory may surface. A specific person's name or face may come to mind with unexpected clarity. A profound sense of relief may unfurl around one potential possibility, while a subtle contraction might arise in response to another. This is precisely how your inner map begins to illuminate itself. Not all at once in a blinding flash, but gradually, through a series of honest, intuitive signals. Here is a vital truth. Your higher self longs for you to remember. You are not waiting for external permission to become capable. You are actively learning to recognize and claim the profound capability that has been present within you all along, lying just beneath the surface of your fear. You are not being forcibly pushed into a future that bears no connection to your soul's essence. Instead, you are being lovingly drawn toward a form of contribution that has been deeply encoded within your unique energetic patterns, your innate interests, your remarkable resilience, and the unusual transformative experiences that have profoundly taught you to perceive beyond the veil of the obvious. The external manifestation of your job may change suddenly, dramatically even, but you do not need to mirror that suddenness within your own inner being. Move with unwavering steadiness. Allow your decisions to emerge from the quiet, centered space beneath the external noise and chaos. Let conscious preparation actively replace panicked reactivity. Let your actions consistently demonstrate to your own energy field that you are consciously and joyfully available for a far better, more aligned match. A door may open for you because you have reached a state of inner readiness. A door may close behind you because you have reached a state of inner readiness to move beyond it. Both can be profound and beautiful movements of divine alignment. Whisper these words aloud if they resonate deeply within your truth. I release the work identity that has become too small to contain me. I trust my innate abilities to guide me toward meaningful contribution and authentic expression. I welcome profound change with discerning wisdom, unwavering courage, and grounded clarity. My next opportunity gracefully meets the evolving person I am becoming. And if, after speaking these empowering words, fear arises within you, do not mistake that fear as a denial of the path unfolding before you. Fear is often merely the final, fading echo of an old timeline, a past energetic structure, losing its authority and its grip. Breathe through it with conscious awareness. You are not required to possess a complete, detailed map of every step before taking the next honest, courageous step forward. The overarching message is not that you must chase a specific, preordained outcome with frantic intensity. The profound message is that your energy, the very essence of your being, is no longer willing to remain hidden or suppressed within a life that fundamentally contradicts the deep knowing you hold within. Something vital is reorganizing itself within your reality. The work you do, the souls you serve, the unique value you create, and the very way you receive support and abundance are all being brought into a more coherent, harmonious, and integrated arrangement. You are not losing your place in the grand scheme of things. You are, in fact, discovering which places can truly and fully receive the magnificent, authentic you. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.